So that's too intense, isn't it? It's too red. So you're gonna add burnt umber to this. Hi. Good morning. You're gonna add burnt umber to this until it's as dark as that, okay? So we'll put a burnt umber nearby here. Burnt umber, which is actually dark orange. This is a very orangey red color. You're just darkening it with that. Put a little bit in at a time until you get to that value. Okay?
That's raw umber.
That's burnt umber.
Burnt umber.
Yep, that's what I was saying. You were darkening it with burnt umber because it's dark orange. If we darken it with raw umber, it'll darken it, but it might take it away from the red that we need. Take that down in all four corners.
It's basically just sugar. It wakes you up. It does. But I like an independent coffee house. It's like right next to ours. Yeah, it's all have fun. It's just starting. Like they have a cast and so sometimes I do that. Their tiramisu is good.
We're not there yet. Put the rest of the burnt umber in. We're almost there. Okay. And this is painted black, right? Absolute black. Okay. That looks much better though. I think you've already got the sense of the color rather than the fact that it was just like that. So to me it looks different. It looks like skin. Yeah, put 2 peppercorns of number 7 gray in there. 2 peppercorns, small peppercorns. Ain't that little thing while you have it out?
That exists.
It's full in every port. Yeah, here.
My cousin's father
You see where the darkness part when you get to it, right? When you squint, you can see it's darker, right? More contrast between what's in it and what's outside.
Instead of university, maybe, but I think all 4 years of university is less than that. Yeah. Same. That's so exciting. You got it. They didn't want to want to do. Do they have like time?
Okay.
Good home?
So what we want now is that top lip, which is really, really skinny. You see how much room there is there? Not much room. Let's put another one of these on there too. Okay. So we're gonna darken some of this, and it's gonna go as dark as that top lip, which is darker than this. Now I'm gonna take some of this out because we actually need a little bit of something lighter too later on. So let's just put this back in. Darken this with some burnt umber until it's as dark as that top lip.
Okay.
Just put 3 peppercorns just to begin with. Oh, and then he got a second opinion in Toronto, and they said, no, there's more we can do. So anyway, they're doing a fundraiser for him tonight. That's what it is, to get some money for him. Because he hasn't worked in a year. And he hasn't had any money for a year. So that's what it is. A ska band is like an 8-piece band, right? Like trombone and saxophone. And so it's gonna, it'll be cool.
Ska's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's all the specials and madness from the 80s, if you know early ska. So you're getting down to the next color, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you haven't done that one yet. Let's get that one blocked in. It's got, what I would do with that one is probably paint the outside of it with this one.
Yeah.
And then the inside of it with this one, okay? See? So, yeah, okay? So paint most of it with that. You're making a new baby. It's new genetics.
I need to wipe away.
And put dark in there. If you can't get dark enough by working the dark into the light. We tried.
A little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more. No, we need some gray in there. Put 2 peppercorns of the 7 gray. That one, the darker one, okay? Did you want a tea or anything?
I'm good.
Okay. you thought you couldn't do that, too complicated, right? But now you're getting to the end of what you need. Oh yeah, but the pink is great. Is it? Okay. No, I haven't noticed it getting pink. No, I'll have to have a look at that. You just have to do more blending, softening some of the edges where you know. And when you get up here, there's a half tone, right, between the light and the dark. See, there's a better gray in there, and it's got little lines that come in that direction to mimic the hair. Yeah. Okay, well you're getting there. The issue, yeah, you're getting the light here, right, before it looks like you can go a little darker, see right there, and then that light will stand out a little bit more. So all that is a little bit more blending of this darker one around up there. And that will make the light look lighter. Okay. So, take a caliper measurement from the edge. Actually, it looks like you've taken some of the edge of the face off. See how wide the light is right to the bottom there? See how you go pointed? And also you've got the lightest light. See the lightest light up there? You've run that all the way down, but look, there's actually a skin color here, see it? So take out your S17 and your S4, and let's get that edge done first, and then we'll get the background thrown in. Yeah, because what we need is when you widen that line so it doesn't go to a point, that the distance between the cardstock and there is the same, right? So you'll have to use a caliper for that.
For the middle.
The middle, the darkest, and it's not just a skinny line. It's got a width to it, doesn't it? Okay, burnt umber, right out. Yeah, paint that all right over, right? You don't want any other color in here. You still got the light on the right side. Don't leave anything light down there. It's just the one color, and then the light is up here. A measurement of the entire length of the ear, and is it correct? Did you? Okay. Yeah, okay. I took it a little off the bottom. I don't know why, but it still looks like there's more room underneath it here on the photo, but that could be an opportunity. Okay, so where are you going here? Oh, you're on to a new color? We haven't finished some of the ones up there yet. We haven't finished. Yeah, we haven't. What about these two up here? What are those? What's going on up here? What are those two? I don't even know. Why don't you just paint those two with one of those blues, okay? Get rid of it. Let's finish it. We will get to it in a sec, but I want to make sure. There's still some other ones. That's not the other one either yet. That's still the one you already have. Yeah. No, just paint it with that. Paint it with that. Put some light on. The purple will come in when we start blending the bottom into it. We're not doing down here. That'll come in when we blend the other one. Okay, but right now we're coming right to that level, okay? right to that level. So we're also putting this in before we make the other color. We're gonna finish one job before we open up another job. So do those 2 spots up at the top that aren't painted yet before we go on. And then I'm gonna have you fill in the other spots, each one, with what you have before we go on to something else. I know what you're seeing. You're seeing the beginning of the purple being mixed into the color above it, but that's a mixture at that point. Okay? Like we're not gonna put something here, because that's purple. I can see that's purple. But we are definitely gonna put something here. You're not done that, are you? That's not purple. That's not purple. So you should finish that. You should finish this before you do anything below. So you're getting ahead of yourself there a little bit. And Beth, I'm going to give you some little pointed line painting brushes too, which are handy for getting some of the serrated edge even more serrated. You know what I mean? To create hairline shapes. So real points. So that you can, when this is all wet, is this wet and this wet? So what you could, I mean, we'd have to look at if we need it yet. So we're just going to work with that one, which is lighter. Okay, so we got to go lighter. And it's pastier. I think we'll start with 3 peppercorns of orange in there. Cadmium orange hue. 3 peppercorns. Good. You see that light right there? Probably too light. So you have to pull that down. That's okay. That's how you learn different things. So you know, and when you do this, it's also not. It's like circles. You're going to be going along. That one all has to be done in this direction. This has to go in this direction.
Need more.
We're going to put a couple of peppercorns of white in. Just for the value, get it away from the orange so we don't accidentally, because it does need to go a bit grayer. Let's get a bit more. Mix that up, we'll take a look at it. Which one is that? Is that? You have to be able to see what you're painting. Slide it through that way. What are you painting right now? Aren't you using too light a color? Yeah, it's not that light there. This is light, that's not light, so you should be using a darker one. Mix another gray into it, okay? Or maybe even this light is better. Mix another light into it. It's too white. If you stand back 6 feet, you can see it doesn't.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to blend that. You'll have to blend these. That looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Well, it is, but you're going to blend it, right? So you'll push in some of the dark. When you blend it, don't do circle blending. It's similar to what we're doing over there because you don't want to lose the line. When you repaint the colors on the right side of the light, you'll do this a little bit. You'll pull it in a little bit, pull the red in it, you know, in a way. There's kind of a swing in here. You see in here, there's a little bit of darkness through the middle of the earlobe. There's a little bit of red in there. Yeah, I think you need a little bit. Yeah, and it's also a dark. The dark that's in there, right? Because the bottom is light, isn't it? See it? So the middle section, yeah, even through, even a little bit farther down, and go a little redder and darker. Yeah, it went a little light that last time, so we will need a little bit of burnt umber in there to adjust that. Okay, mix that up. And when you get to the hair up here, when you want to blend the hair, there's a green halftone that's like a 0.5 centimeter wide. See it? That's between it. There's also some of it around the eyebrow, which I don't see. You could probably use your dark green in your background or something for that. Okay, but it's quite dark greenish sort of thing, like maybe even like you're premature with this, I don't know. But you can see it, right? See, and it makes it black and white. So when you hold your palette knife up to an area, you go, oh, I'm too dark, right? Or when you're checking a color, you go, oh, that's darker. Next time you do this, try and put it into one pile. If you spread it out like that, it dries a lot faster on you. And then you won't have it to work with and you have to make more. Push it into one pile. You don't have much of that, so I want to take this one and just lighten it, okay? So we're gonna add white to that. Add white to this until it's as light as, not the dot, but the pink below it, okay? Go ahead. White, just titanium white. Okay.
Mom, do you think this is too much or should I?
Oh, way too much, yeah, because it's 90% gray.
Okay, should I grab that?
Yeah, that's a lot of things. Anyway, we need to make something that's just a little higher, so it's not. Okay, you can start adding number 7 gray to that. Yeah, split it in half.
Okay, so you said another.
Yeah. Maybe you have to paint a fire engine sometime. Okay, a little bit more white. It's a little bit more orange, so we're going to put a little bit of orange in there, but more white.
Okay.
Almost right. That's exactly how it should look. Now the only thing we don't want is this rough canvas texture, so you're not putting enough paint on your brush. What we're going to do is add some Olea gel. So over here is a tube called Olea gel. It always sits here. And you add, when your paint is a little bit thick, you need to add some to it. So I'd suggest you take out those colors, put them here, and add a little bit of nice and soft on that edge, right? And when you blend it, it creates a little half tone between the two. So it shouldn't just look like a line, it should be really smeared. You should be really soft blending that area, right? Yeah, it's sharp here, but here it's really blended, like really soft. So make sure there's enough paint there for you to blend. Blending means making it soft, right? Feel good about it? You know, there's a little bit of dark on the side of the face right here. So that, I guess that'll be the next area. You know, you can soften the edge of that a little bit more. So when I hold it up, the question for me is, which is more purple? Which is more purple to you?
The pink.
Yeah. No, we're more purple.